Hi and welcome to another King Geoffrey war review, and I'm going to do two war reviews today. This is the first one, which was against a clan called Carujao, which I believe was a Brazilian clan. It was 40v40. As you can see there, we won 94-61. You look at the details. Full clan points. Defeated all the enemy bases, 48 stars, 72 stars, and won the war. So 94-61 victory was a really good job. And of course, this was our 19th war win in a row, which is a new record. So well done, guys. Congratulations on that. A really great effort, and it was a great effort in war. We used all our attacks. We only lost 4 attacks. 14 3 stars and 26 2 stars against a clan which we thought were going to cause us quite a lot of problems. In the end, they didn't, despite having some high level players and some really good bases. They didn't cause us that many problems. They only got 2 3 stars, 22 stars, and 15 1 stars, which isn't that good really. So we shall move on to some replays, and first of all, as always, we will show the raid on number 1, who this war was DJ. Used to always be Nick that took the number 1 base, but lately we've got a lot more players now with higher level heroes, so this is really helping us in our strength, because we have more players now that can take out top bases. Tim Treadwell as well recently got level 40 queen, so that's going to help him and the clan. Great raid by DJ on the number 1 base. He's also got a level 40 queen now, 50%, 2 stars, not even used the queen ability yet. And that's a great raid on, I think, a fully maxed base. Maybe not all his cannons actually, but other than that, pre-update, that would have been considered fully maxed. Other than the walls, he got 1 level of walls on most of his walls, and then his core is Legos, but that didn't matter because, well, as you can see, the core is still intact, no one broke through there. So it wouldn't have really made much difference if the walls were better. Sorry. Great raid by DJ. And we go to number 2, who is Nick, who actually 3-starred number 2. This base, which a very common base, but a very tough base to beat if you don't know how to beat it. Fortunately, Nick does know how to beat it. This guy had all his crossbows on ground, which obviously isn't going to help him here. Nick with his max heroes, I mean, he gets the town hall and 25% basically with heroes. And then he sends the balloons in and the lava hounds, and with those crossbows on ground, this is pretty much over. A lot of skelly traps there on air, but they didn't really help that much. And the lava pups finish off the traps, and Nick finishes off the base for 100%. Great raid from Nick. Number 3 is also by Nick, so we're not going to show Nick again, although it was a great raid. We'll show Kevin on number 4. Now, what I did in the last review, I showed most heroic, I showed the number 1 raid, and then I did random number generator. I'm not going to do that now. What I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to try and show most of the top 10 Town Hall 10 attacks. Maybe throw in a couple of lower ones if there's a 3-star or a particularly high percentage. And then I'm going to show a few 3-star Town Hall 9 raids on Town Hall 9s. So I won't show as many Town Hall 10, I won't show any Town Hall 10s 3-star in Town Hall 9s, because we're not going to show those. And the lower Town Hall 10 attacks, I'll show less of those, but I'll try and get 1 or 2 in. So I think what people mostly want to see are the raids on the top bases and the 3-stars. So that's what I'm going to show from now on. Great raid by Kevin. So yeah, if you do want your particular replay in the video, then just send me a message and I'll squeeze it in there somewhere. But other than that, I'll try and fit in most of the top raids on the top bases rather than show the lower ones. So here's another raid by Credo, who is doing very well lately. He's on number 12, and this is his raid on number 5. As you can see, his heroes level 20 and level 21, so they're not that high. Level 20 heroes for Town Hall 10 is sort of around our lower levels that we have at the minute, which is good. We don't have many people with lower than that. I think Wes and maybe Broom, but Broom's pretty close to 2020 now. This really helps, so anyone who watches these raids, you really do need at least level 20 heroes to consistently take out good Town Hall 10 bases, I think. And if you want to 3-star max Town Hall 10s, then you're definitely going to need max heroes like Nick has. This is a pretty good raid by Nick. Sorry, not Nick, by Credo. %76%. It could have been Nick. And that was a really nice raid. Go wipe again. Who was that? That was number 5. So we'll move on to number 6, who is a new guy, Alexander. I believe this is his second war. And he's doing a Lava Lunia. So, a bit of a different raid for us to see after seeing a few go wipes. We do have a few more members now that use air attacks, which is nice. Splits it up a little bit. And then the Town Hall 9s as well, we have those who seem to do all sorts of attacks at the moment, which is nice, going for the 3-stars. A nice raid by Alexander. He uses the same strategy as Algarvio, with the loons and the minions and lava hounds. These 2 pups pretty nice, taking out the Town Hall. Got a little bit lucky, I guess, but it's still a good raid. Everybody needs a bit of luck. Nice raid by Alexander. And now we move on to number 9. So I believe the others above that are people we've already seen. So watch Wux here on number 9. Another straightforward go wipe. She sometimes does the 5 golem strategy. This one was straightforward. Gets in that compartment there. Then a jump spell to core. Lots of stuff going on in the core there. Nice freeze. 40%. Still hasn't used Queen ability. Has a few troops to clean up, which she's doing on the outside now. And 50%. Still hasn't used Queen ability. A really nice raid. Sometimes in 2 minds about the core. When there's heroes and skelly traps in the core, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think if you've got low level heroes, it can be a bad thing because it keeps them busy and keeps them messing around before they take out the Town Hall. But if you've got high level heroes, I think it can actually be work in your favour, because it pulls in the heroes to the core. And then of course they have a lot more health than the lower ones, so they have no problem taking out the traps. So it can be a good thing having traps in the centre, can be a bad thing as well. Generally a good thing if you're against clans with lower level heroes. But we don't have that many problems with those. Wuxia, good raid. So that was number 9. Next raid is going to be on number 12 is Algarvio. So this is going to be another lava loon, I guess. So you see these guys were pretty good, and then this is their number 12, and he still has quite a lot of max defences for Town Hall 10. He has maxed, what does he have? Maxed crossbows, max infernos, max Teslas. So yeah, the main big damage dealing defences are all maxed here. His walls are not very good, but obviously this is an air raid, so that makes no difference at all. Very nice raid by Algarvio. Become a very consistent member. 2 stars, quite a lot. To decent level, decent bases. So yeah, nice raid by him. Didn't speed that one up actually, but so was that number 12? I think it was. Number 14. El Gatis. I'm just going to use a go one. Now this war, we did get 14 3 stars, which is pretty damn good. We're only showing 4 Town Hall 9 raids in this war review, because most of the 3 stars on Town Hall 9s were actually done by Town Hall 10s in this war. Town Hall 10s did really have a really good war. 2-starred most of the Town Hall 10s first attempt, gave us loads and loads of cleanup opportunities with the Town Hall 10 attacks. So that meant we could attack Town Hall 9s with second attacks off our Town Hall 10s, which always going to help. So really a shout out to the Town Hall 10s this war, they did really well. Town Hall 9s of course did well again, plenty of 2 stars, 4 3 stars, which gets us on our way and really helps us out, and a really good job by them. We do have a few people trying a few new strategies, so I think that's why the 3 stars by Town Hall 9s are a little bit lower at the moment. Just trying out a few new things, which is fine, you know, in the future it's going to help us. So the final Town Hall 10 attack is by Matt on number 15, and this was a 3-star. So 2 3 stars on Town Hall 10s this war. Not the greatest Town Hall 10, but ignore the walls because it's going to be an air raid. But defences again, they're pretty good. I mean, he's got, what's he got? Max infernos, max crossbows, and then everything else is maxed for Town Hall 9. Apart from that wizard tower, but that's his extra Town Hall 10 wizard tower, I think. I think you get an extra Town Hall wizard tower at Town Hall 10, don't you? Yeah, I think so. So this guy getting absolutely wrecked by Matt. Perfect base layout for this strategy. And then that crossbow at the bottom is doing absolutely nothing to those balloons. So the thing is here, if that crossbow hadn't been firing at balloons and had been firing at the lava pups instead, then he could have been in a bit of trouble. So it is good to have crossbows on air, I think. It just depends where they are, where they're placed on the base. Great attack by Matt, didn't even need his queen ability. And that was a 3-star by him. So now we're going to move on to some Town Hall 9 attacks. So we're going to go for the 3 stars done by Town Hall 9s on Town Hall 9. So we'll go down to number 30. And we have Tito. Always seem to be Tito. on these reviews, which is good. Let's see more of Tito. As long as we're seeing Tito, we know we're getting good 3 stars. And it was a good raid. Town Hall down. It did look like, actually, when we're watching this live, that his balloons weren't going to last long enough to take out all the defences, but I think he had like 4 or 5 left at the end, which just managed to take out the last 2 air defence. So it was pretty close, this one. I actually didn't get the last 2 archer towers. But luckily he's got his heroes left. Drops them in a very nice place. King ability just for fun. Great raid by Tito. And I was on number 30. Next one is going to be number 34, which is, this was by Wedge. And another Lava Loonian-ish. One thing these guys had that was quite weak was with their lower bases. They had 2 Town Hall 8s, and as you can see, this was their number 34, so their lower Town Hall 9s sort of did get quite weak. Bit of a different strategy by Wedge, you taking a zap spell, luring and zapping the clan castle. I do think that's a better way of doing this strategy, because if you don't lure the clan castle and wizards pop out, or a lot of archers then, or a dragon, you're going to be in big trouble. So I think he did really well here doing that, bringing out the clan castle to kill. Very nice raid. So that lava hound's still going. And down. Tried this raid a few times as Town Hall 10. I quite like it, but with the max hounds, it's very often that the hounds don't actually die, so you don't get any of the cleanup pups, which is a bit annoying, but I'm practicing that at the moment and trying to get better at it. So that was number 34. Got 2 more. It's number 36, which is sorry. No. Was that 36? Yeah, sorry. Chief Hercules, who is going to use, again, Lava Loon. Chief, who uses a few different strategies. Go Ho Wee Wee, one of his favourites. But we only have 1 more Town Hall 9 3-star. And I don't know if that's a Lava Loonian as well, but if it is, I think that this would be the first ever war that a Town Hall 9 has not 3-starred a Town Hall 9 with Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee. Pretty interesting. Not sure what our Go Wee Wee and Go Wipe guys were doing. Getting solid 2 stars, I guess, which is very, very important. It's not all about the 3 stars. Obviously 3 stars, you need 3 stars. But it's very important to get those solid 2 stars. As you're going to see in the next war review, which we had a little bit of a scare. Great raid by Hercules, as always. And finally, number 38 is HBK. Now, this, yes. Oh, no. Good raid, but a hog raid. Go Ho Wee Wee. So yeah, no 3 stars on Town Hall 9s for Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee in this war. That's very unusual. I see a lot of people on the forum saying, oh, you can't use Go Wee Wee and Go Wipe because you can't 3-star bases. Well, we usually actually 3-star quite a lot of bases with Go Wipe and Go Wee Wee. But this war, nope. None at all. Well, I say none at all, no Town Hall 9. So we did 3-star a lot of them with Go White with Town Hall 10, but yeah, I mean, that's completely different, that's expected. I mean, with Town Hall 10 Go White, max troops, the extra spell, and level 20-30 heroes, you're gonna expect a 3-star basis, to be honest. Or Town Hall 9s anyway. Great raid by HBK. I do like these raids that are, you know, a little bit different, a little bit more creative. But I do prefer these raids to be done on cleanup, when people know where the traps are and where all the bombs are and what's in the clan castle. So yeah, we do like these sort of raids, Laloon and Hogo Weary, to be left for cleanup attacks rather than early attacks. So there we go, that's all the replays I'm going to show, and that's the result there. As we can see, pretty good. 14 3-stars. Nick got the most heroic attack, nearly 80% average destruction. Enemy, we can see, had 95 war wins from Brazil. Very high level players, 150, 160. So we were expecting a lot more from them. As you can see now, a lot of their players have gone. 95 wins. We expected more, but it was quite easy in the end. So war heroes, let's see. Nick has to be number 1. Nick, he has to be 1 war hero. 3-star number 2 and 2-star number 3. The other Town Hall 10 war hero, I actually have written down here, who's that? That's Matt. So yeah, Matt, 3-star number 15 and 3-star to Town Hall 9. So great war from him. Town Hall 9s are going to be Tito as usual. He's 1 war hero. And the other war hero is Chief Hercules, who also has had it a few times. So well done to you guys. So that's the end of another war review. And there's our war log. As you can see, 15 wins on there, 19 in a row, actually 20 in a row, but the wanted 1.0 review is coming up next. So yeah, if any of you guys want to visit our website and check us out in a bit more detail, then please go to www.kingjeffreyclan.wordpress.com. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very, very shortly for another one. Thank you very much.